Yeah, with the news here on Headlines today, I'm Shiv Arur. The story we're focusing on this bulletin, Gehna Vashisht, a model and an aspiring Bollywood actor, was brutally assaulted in Mumbai by some unknown social activists, ostensibly because she teamed up her bikini top with a tricolour wrapped around her waist. You're going to see those pictures in a minute, but now comes the shocking twist. It turns out the entire sequence was staged. The protesting activists were paid to attack this upcoming starlet. The day of the supposed attack on Gehna Vashisht, her publicist rounded up a few people loitering outside the Oshiwara police station. This includes that woman in blue you see on your screens, Shantibai Pawar, who lustily protested and even threw a few stones for a payment of 300 rupees and to raise havoc for 5 minutes. The picture shows Shantibai and another man giving directions to the gathered crew. Gehna Vashisht, the model's car, comes into view but zooms away as there are not enough people gathered yet. We hear her talking to a man who instructs her to come back a few minutes later when more protesters have gathered. The group then composes itself. Vashisht's car returns to the spot a few minutes later and stops in front of the protesters without anybody obstructing its path. On cue, the protesters start hurling stones at the car. One man who breaks the rear windshield instinctively smacks his forehead in regret. Vashisht, instead of staying put and driving away, which should have been her natural response had the attack been real, gets out to actually meet the group. Shantibai steps forward and heckles her for violating the dignity of the national flag. After a while, Vashisht gets back into the car, making a show of wiping the blood from her chin where the stone had grazed her. Well, earlier, little-known model Gehna Vashisht had done a photo shoot wearing a bikini and the national tricolour wrapped around her waist. That, as you know, is illegal under the Act protecting national honour. The first question that comes to mind is, who was this shoot actually for? Was it meant from the beginning to be a publicity stunt? It should be noted here that the donning of the national flag as a piece of clothing is punishable under the Prevention of Insult to National Honour Act of 1971.